That's why there are VoDs, Gray.
Indeed. Mm.
Alright, let's see how you deal with Yield Classic Dry Duo.
Oh.
You got hit by round start set heavy punch.
And it wasn't even counter hit. Mm. We're reviewing Gray here? Not that.
Good luck. What did you get? Oh, you tried to up back press a button. Yeah.
Up back press a button. Then another up back press a button. Hit the guy. Oh no, we drop it. Oh my god, wake up super.
That is an option.
It was not the. It's not Schmixy in the folder. Hey. Oh no, confirm. Whoa, shit.
We're doing the funny things.
We push block? You actually don't need to push block skeleton. You can actually reach up and grab him.
Oh, we
Oh no.
gotta do something about that.
Did we try to reaction like Sing? Is that what happened?
We were holding Sing and then just didn't do anything with it. And got hit with the slowest full screen command throw in the game. Good block. Punish. Too late.
Oh no. Yeah, too late. Too late. That would have been like a 360.
This is not bad. But then drop. That didn't combo. Try what in the world? Why do we mix? This should be just a dead character. That.
Not
Gray.
What? Gray! You already used that button. Oh no. Oh no. No! No, it's not safe! Goodbye, Valentine.
Pressing a button coming in.
Oh. Oh, but.
Dry.
I'm very upset. I'm very upset.
Yeah. I think they asked
dead.
Yeah. They asked specifically. Yeah, buttons on wake up and then scrambles. And so one comment I have immediately about you saying mashing feels like one of the strongest options in scrambles, and I will agree with you to a point. It is a phenomenal tool in scrambles and can just win you games. But if it is your default way to win scrambles, it will lose you that scramble because they will learn I can just be patient and block this. And if that works consistently enough, you're gonna explode.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta pick your moment to hit that mash button.
If you can toe the line to make it so I'm worried they're gonna mash and then they do nothing for your wake up, that's when you know you're doing it right. If that happens somewhat consistently. Every now and again, your mash is always just gonna get blocked. I mean, that's mashing. But you want to run a happy middle ground because it is a phenomenally strong tool when used right. When used wrong, you're killing your team in seconds. And yeah, you do, like, pressing that Bella jumping light kick on incoming was asking for violence, etc. You do just be pressing things.
Oh my god.
That's
my god, what a
unfortunate. Oh, we were dropping those. What in the snap? Just snap. Good chicken block. Should have been a counter hit, but I'll take it. Orange oil things? Fun.
He's double. He just did. Orange. Playing street.
Why are we resetting? This should be a dead band.
Stay alive.
That
I was wrong.
Kill.
I was wrong.
I don't think her level 3 did that much damage. I don't see Val nearly enough.
So that was 3v2, dude. Oh my god.
What? Okay. What? So, on a slightly different point, this isn't exactly what you're asking for, but your round starts, it doesn't feel like you're thinking about the character you're playing against. Because I know you were upset about us commenting you getting hit at round start game 1, but what does backdash against Eliza ever do for you? Eliza's most common round starts are relatively fast moving ones that hit you at full screen that will catch you backdashing. So that doesn't mean it was a safe option. And here we saw you just press, what was that, stand medium kick for round start? It didn't even reach. Think about it a little bit more, because that's not gonna shut down what Elizas are trying to do at the start of the round, unless they're like insanely aggressive. Get air thrown, yeah. I'm not turning on your input delay or input display, Gray. Wait, why is my chat being filtered? Gray. Wait, where's the... There we go. Better late than never, I guess.
Mine wasn't being filtered. It's just like, where are the buttons go?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Squiggles. Oh
That's
my
not
god,
gonna
we
work.
didn't. We could have actually DHC'd to do a
Level 3.
USS. Or level 3. Ooh. 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 Wait, try why? Gray was dead. Squiggly was dead.
Wait. We could have just punished without spending any bar.
Ooh.
Yes, every weekday.
That's a first play. Oh my god, press button all the way down. DHC?
And I'm not gonna like get on you super hard for pressing buttons like that, because I do that too. And it's
I'm confused.
it only becomes a problem once you start getting hit for it consistently and not changing what you're doing. Don't throw them out of the corner. Dear God.
Yeah. There it is.
Wait, dry.
No, we can't.
Could we not?
No grip. It's fine, grip.
But yeah, so like, don't get me wrong, Gray. I am a big advocate for mashing. Like, I am a pretty mash heavy Parasol. I don't want you to get the wrong idea that, like, I'm shaming you for doing this. Yeah, so I think the reason they're saying that is they're catching you doing it and you're not adapting. So it only works as far as it gets you respect. But once you have that respect, you don't need to do it anymore. And if you are doing it while they're respecting it, that's when you start getting hit. So the way, like, the kind of cycle that this goes is they do a bad route, you disrespect it, it gets called out, they get hit. They then adapt to that and start respecting it and not press a button and just block it knowing you're going to run yourself into a wall. If you all of a sudden then go take the next step and start toning it down and don't do anything, then they're respecting nothing and you're not under pressure anymore, and you can use that to get yourself out. My very basic example of this is when I used to play Dr. Doc all the time. I DP'd to the point where I knew 90% of the time when he did Oki, he was going to go for the safe jump high, and then I just blocked high, push blocked him out, played the game afterwards. And then once he starts going low more and more and more, I start adding in more DPs, etc. It's kind of like that. And so when you're playing against really good players who would notice things quickly and adapt quickly, like Graham does, especially, Dry does as well, they will start punishing you for that and then not changing as fast as they are.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably where all that's coming from. And also just say no you to Dry and burst their Annie in the air every single time you can, because they will constantly be pressing buttons.
True. Helmbreaker. Trying to air reset me? Helmbreaker.
Helmbreaker. Let's get back into it. That's just rude.
Man.
Oh, that should be punished. I think. She is also catching on to the fact that you jump a lot. Granted, with Squiggly and Valentine, it's a really easy habit to fall into. But you just
what a birthday.
Nice. But they have good grounded options too. Squiggly more so than Val.
We're just kind of stuck in the corner right now.
We're bursting
and
again.
And again.
This is what we're talking about in regards to adapting.
And again. It's the same burst.
Yeah, it was the exact same burst. Oh no. We just did it. No! You have to do the up, back, jump, medium, punch stuff at that range, I'm pretty sure. Then again, what do I know? I'm not a Mela player. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Rika. Appreciate it.
Rika-san, what are you doing here, gamer?
Try, you do the same thing. Get out of here. Good idea for a ground throw. It's just risky to go for because of Eliza's jumping medium punch option. And depending on the Eliza you're playing, you can also burst there. It's a gold burst because Bird Insurance is technically a projectile. But, where was it going? Oh no. Do we have TK Horus? Oh, we tried, or not TK Horus. We tried TK Cot Rats. Yeah. They went for the burst. Oh no! We didn't have charge.
Rip.
Oh my.
Oh my god, that was from the crush level.
Bella hitbox, or not Bella, Eliza hitbox.
Eliza hitbox. Oh no, we didn't cancel. Oh, no. Oh, we tried to contra.
The contra worked once, but it's not a great option.
Rude. Rude behavior. Rude behavior. Rude behavior. You are dead. Okay.
I can agree with the stalling because of time and Bella, but this is the stuff that happened after it was yeah, learning new routes can be rough. I need to work on being more consistent about going into the better parasol hit confirms. I've kind of reverted to the really bad stuff.
I have to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Take care. Bye. Oh no. Forget. Yeah. Burst her in the air. Get the assist, I agree. I don't agree with that. Oh, but what? How'd you not punish that? Okay, you gotta punish more of this, Gray. There we go. Great snap. No! This doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, you're still punished. Oh, Gray. What in the world? Look at all that health. You... Gray, you're jumping a lot. You're doing a pretty good job avoiding A-Train while doing it, but then you're just getting air thrown. The fact that actually worked. Incoming. No. Gray, what's happening? Also, honestly, I've noticed while playing you too, your only like approach option after you get push blocked out is another IAD multi-hit. I think you'll catch a lot more people if you just... I don't know if you need to micro dash forward first, but if you crouch medium kick, that's a long button. And people probably autopilot block you high a lot. Oh, you're getting teabagged. Yeah, and you can also just jump back afterwards as well. Like, Valentine is perfectly fine playing lame. And I know you're much more of a... aggressive Valentine, that's perfectly fine. But changing up speed is a really way to mess with people. Why is my chat I honestly don't know what keeps getting censored, but my chat is censoring that. I don't know why. What in the world? I hate Twitch. What did you... Because this wasn't... I'm upset. I'm very upset. Yeah. It's pretty cursed. Guess I need to go through my Twitch settings again. It's like a jump heavy kick. Sag, no confirm. Yeah, this looks like Valentine gameplay. You actually... Look, I don't actually have like any Twitch culture. You got patient on the verse bait. There you go. Caught by A-Trade though. Like, I'm not a part of any major form of Twitch culture. I just have friends who keep saying things around me, and it adds to my vernacular that way. Oh, that should have been a punish. It's fair. This channel's bare bones, and I had plans to try and start getting stuff down, but then my friends who I was working with to get art done got real busy, so it slowed down a lot. Death. Dry do be kind of neat with it. Dry got them routes. And A-Train is like a direct counter to Gray because he can't stop fucking jumping. Again, sir, please, a smidgen of a low. All Dry is doing is up-backing versus you. One morsel of low, please. Well timed. That was a mid! That wasn't a low! Good mix though. Oh, I only saw the crouch light punch. If he did crouch medium kick afterward, it didn't matter because it gave him enough time to realize he was on the ground and down back. Why? Why are we doing this? For what purpose? I swear you play like mouse sometimes and you don't think about whether it's good, you just think about whether it's funny. Like... What the hell?
Everybody, mind your marks. Action.
Good grip. Good pressure. Very good pressure. Oh, cool. Oh, English. I forgot what I was even trying to say. That was a big yawn. Oh yeah, you could have converted off that falling light star. That's what I was trying to say. Orange Vial is fun and balanced, and we're dropping combos. Yeah, mighty unfortunate drop. Hey, you reacted this time. Nice. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded you just snapping in the band, rather than going for mix there. Hey. Learning or getting combos down in the lab is nice, but you gotta do it in game. Some weeks it do be like that, Gray. Some weeks I just stay dropping, and it doesn't get any better. Okay, so we've seen this a couple times. When you chicken block right here, it's your turn. Press buttons. You consistently... you wanted to, okay? Yeah. You've been consistently dealing with it well and then just not using it afterwards. Grip. Yeah, this game was so promising, and then that drop. Sadness. That was the one. I've got a couple more games, but I don't know how much more there is to be said. I feel like I've covered most everything. If you want, I can watch a couple more if you think there's a couple other things you want me to look at. But the drops were definitely rough. Okay, quick rundown. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to talk about drops. That's just kind of something that happens. And I think the major thing we talked about, or that you at least wanted discussion about, was talking in regards to how readily you are pressing buttons and mashing, especially in like incoming or scramble scenarios. And to reiterate, it's not bad. It's just you need to start adapting to how they're reacting to what you're doing. And again, it's a lot like a cycle. You mash like a lunatic, they adapt, they start respecting it. You stop mashing and abuse the fact that they're respecting it and take the space they're giving you. And it's walking that fine line throughout the set that ends up becoming important. And I think that's where you struggle a little bit because you don't. You tone it down, but not enough. They still know, oh, this crazy lunatic's going to be pressing buttons here. And so I think that's the main answer to the discussion we had. And I'm definitely willing to talk with you further if you want to look at it more. Other than that, you have a jumping problem that we talked about, and that's going to be a little bit harder to get rid of, especially considering the characters you play, but you can afford to play a lot more grounded, so you don't have to deal with A-Train as much as you have. Yeah, no. It's not a we need to talk about this. It's an offer. If you want to, I'm more than down to keep talking about the game. It's what I like doing. Even though my opinion is somewhat questionable of authority, so. We talked about jumping and then changing up your pressure slightly. Especially your valve pressure tends to be constant overheads on repeat. Just Gatling, I'm push blocked out, I'm IEDing back in. A couple more lows will help a lot. Same thing with your squiggly, you tend to do up forward, button into dive kick, and then trying to do all that weird, like, cross shenanigans above their head. And that works, but also just throw on a cheeky little low every now and then. A little more of that will probably go a long way, especially against people you've been playing against a lot, because they'll be so used to just defaulting to stand block or up back. That'll probably blow me out of the water for a little while until I get used to it again. But yeah, overall not bad. Dry is a phenomenal player. She, and you were saying Graham was talking about it too, are really good judges of the stuff, the comments they gave you. So I would definitely recommend searching for a little bit higher level games if you're interested in working on this. Especially if you can get them to be in a chat with you and talk about it as well. I feel like that'll help you a lot.